Hi guys, as we all know that the fear of coronavirus has taken over the entire world by a storm, and we all have a lot of concerns, a lot of questions in our minds. So today I am here at Pristine Care Bangalore with Madhusudan doctor, and he's going to be taking us through all the concerns and questions that we have.
I am Dr. Madhusudan. I am an ENT and head neck consultant. I am with Pristine Care Bangalore.
So doctor, if you could throw some light on what are the symptoms of this coronavirus?
Yeah, so the major symptoms for coronavirus are associated with your upper respiratory tract infection. It can start off with a high fever, with a dry cough, or it can also present as a running nose or a throat issue. Once the coronavirus starts spreading to your lungs, then the patient is mostly going to have something like a breathing difficulty.
So doctor, how does this spread?
Yeah, so the main routes of spread of the coronavirus are divided into two categories. One is the droplet infection. So, like if a patient has been infected with coronavirus, then once he sneezes, all this virus tends to get into the air, and it can be transferred to a patient within a or another person within a distance of less than a meter. So this is being determined by the WHO. This 1 meter distance is the approximate distance that you need to maintain from a patient with coronavirus. The other possible route is fomites. So basically what fomite means is if a patient has been infected with coronavirus, he sneezes with his hands against his nose, he touches a table, and then another person comes later and touches that table and gets his hand to his nose or mouth, then it can spread through that way.
So doctor, how do you think one can protect themselves from this?
Yeah, so we need to follow a few basic hygiene practices. One is you need to make sure your hands are clean with a sanitizer all the time before you touch something, you eat something. Right. The other thing is avoid touching the nose, eyes, or the mouth part very frequently.
So doctor, who is at a risk of developing an illness from this disease?
So the risk of developing complications from this illness are mainly the extremes of the ages, like very young children or very old people, because their immune system is not as strong as the youth. And the others are whose immune system is compromised, like an HIV patient or a patient who's undergoing chemotherapy or a patient who's got a kidney disease or uncontrollable diabetes.
Is it true that we can use antibiotics and prevent this particular disease?
Because this is a virus disease, and antibiotics are mainly what we give for bacterial infections. Okay. So antibiotics have nothing to do with coronavirus.
So any last tips how we can stay away from this virus, and anything else that you want to add about it to our viewers?
Yeah, so one very important thing is that the mortality rate of coronavirus is just 3.4%. Right. And the most the bulk of the people who succumb to this are, like I said, the high risk patients. But the healthier people actually get infected. They don't need to panic because the chances of them coming out alive from this is very high.
Thank you, doctor, for the very informative session. I think this is going to help a lot of concerns and questions that I got regarding coronavirus. So guys, I hope all your concerns have been solved, and stay safe and just prevent the spread.
Pristine Care. Get well sooner.